Imagine stepping back in time. We find ourselves in Mesoamerica, around 1500 BC. This is the time and place where the Olmec civilization thrived, and the Olmec were the mother culture of Mesoamerica. They left an indelible mark on the region. Their influence can be seen in art, religion, and even city planning. The Olmec civilization existed from around 1500 BC to 600 BC. This period is known as the early formative period. During this time, the Olmec developed sophisticated art, religion, and social structures. The Olmec were skilled artists and craftspeople. They created stunning sculptures, pottery, and jade ornaments. They also developed a system of writing, although it is not yet fully understood. The Olmec were also skilled astronomers and mathematicians. The Olmec civilization declined around 600 BC. The reasons for their decline are still debated. However, their legacy lived on in the civilizations that followed. The Olmec left an indelible mark on Mesoamerican culture. The Olmec heartland was located in what is now the Mexican states of Veracruz and Tabasco. This region is a tropical lowland. It is characterized by dense rainforests, swamps, and rivers. These rivers were important for transportation and trade. They also provided a source of food and water for the Olmec people. The Olmec built their cities near rivers. This gave them access to water and transportation. Two of the most important Olmec cities were San Lorenzo and La Venta. These cities were centers of power and religion. They contained some of the most impressive Olmec art and architecture. San Lorenzo was the first major Olmec city. It flourished from around 1200 to 900 BC. La Venta became the most important Olmec city around 900 BC. It is known for its massive pyramids, plazas, and sculptures. The Olmec had a complex social structure. They had a ruling elite. This elite controlled the government and religion. The Olmec also had a class of artisans, merchants, and farmers. These people supported the elite. They provided them with food, goods, and services. The Olmec cities were centers of population and culture. They were home to thousands of people. These cities were carefully planned. They had large plazas, temples, and palaces. The Olmec also built sophisticated drainage systems. These systems helped to control flooding. The Olmec were skilled engineers. They built pyramids, platforms, and other structures. These structures were often decorated with elaborate carvings and sculptures. The Olmec also developed a system of writing. This system is still not fully understood. The Olmec were skilled farmers. They developed techniques for growing crops in the tropical lowlands. Maize was their most important crop. They also grew beans, squash, and cacao. Cacao was used to make a chocolate drink. This drink was consumed during religious ceremonies. The Olmec were also traders. They traded with other groups in Mesoamerica. They traded goods such as jade, obsidian, and pottery. These goods were highly valued by other cultures. They were often used in religious ceremonies. Trade played an important role in Olmec society. It allowed the Olmec to obtain goods that were not available in their own region. It also helped to spread Olmec culture and influence throughout Mesoamerica. Section 5. A World of Gods and Shamans. Unraveling Olmec Beliefs. The Olmec religion was polytheistic. This means they believed in many gods. These gods were associated with natural forces. These forces included the sun, rain, and maize. The Olmec believed that these gods controlled their lives. They performed rituals to appease them. Shamans played an important role in Olmec religion. Shamans were religious specialists. They could communicate with the gods. They performed rituals to ensure good harvests, good health, and good fortune. The Olmec also believed in a jaguar god. This god was often depicted in Olmec art. The jaguar was a powerful symbol in Olmec culture. It represented strength, power, and fertility. Section 6. Faces of power, the enigmatic colossal heads. The colossal heads are the most famous examples of Olmec art. These massive stone heads are one of the most enduring mysteries of the Olmec civilization. The heads are carved from basalt. Basalt is a volcanic rock. The heads were quarried at distant sites. They were then transported to Olmec cities. The colossal heads depict rulers or important figures. Each head has unique facial features. The heads are wearing helmets or headdresses. The significance of these headdresses is unknown. However, they may represent status or power. The colossal heads are a testament to the skill of Olmec artists. They are also a reminder of the power of the Olmec rulers. Section 7. Cracking the Code: Olmec Art and Writing. The Olmec developed a sophisticated artistic tradition. Their art was complex and symbolic, often depicting religious themes and rituals. Olmec artists used a variety of materials, including jade, obsidian, ceramic, and stone. The Olmec also developed a system of writing. This writing system is not yet fully understood, but scholars have made progress in deciphering it. Olmec writing appears on a variety of objects, such as pottery, stele, and cave walls. The Olmec writing system is thought to be logographic, meaning each symbol represents a word or concept. The development of writing was a major achievement, allowing the Olmec to record their history, beliefs, and ideas. Section 8. The sacred game, sport and ritual in Olmec society. The Olmec played a ball game that was an important part of their culture. This game was played with a heavy rubber ball, and players would use their hips, elbows, and knees to move the ball. The game was played on a long, narrow court with sloping walls. The ball game had religious significance and was often played as part of religious ceremonies. It was also used to settle disputes, and the losers of the game were sometimes sacrificed to the gods. The Olmec ball game was a precursor to the Mayan ball game, which became a popular sport in later Mesoamerican civilizations. Section 9. Fading giants. The mystery of the Olmec decline. The Olmec civilization declined around 600 BC. The reasons for their decline are still debated, but several factors may have contributed. These factors include climate change, deforestation, and warfare. Climate change may have led to droughts, making it difficult to grow crops. Deforestation may have also contributed to soil erosion, making farming even harder. Warfare between Olmec cities may have weakened the civilization, making them vulnerable to invasion. The decline of the Olmec civilization is still a mystery, but the Olmec left a lasting legacy that influenced the development of later Mesoamerican civilizations. Section 10. Enduring legacy. The Olmec influence on Mesoamerica. The Olmec civilization was the mother culture of Mesoamerica. The Olmec had a profound impact on the development of later civilizations, including the Maya and the Aztecs. The Olmec influence can be seen in art, religion, and architecture. They were skilled artists and craftspeople who developed a distinctive artistic style which was imitated by later cultures. The Olmec were also the first to develop a system of writing in Mesoamerica, a system that was adapted by later cultures. The Olmec civilization declined over 2,500 years ago, but their legacy lives on. The Olmec were a remarkable people who left an indelible mark on the history of Mesoamerica.